Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're doing this. I was gonna draw a base for this drawing and then draw it in video. I accidentally swiped out my reference and couldn't find it again, so we're just gonna start here and see what happens. This is supposed to be Wimp. She has sharp little teeth. Give her a little tongue. We're going to make her happy looking. I want the face to actually be smaller than it currently is. And the neck is also quite thick right now, which we kind of don't want because she is small. She does not have that thick of a neck, so we don't want that. She does have a round chin though, so we can keep the little round chin. But she's got quite a thick neck, which we probably will change. Now, the mouth itself is not perfect. I was trying to make it like stretched out, but I wasn't following the reference for this. The reference just had the person's finger in their mouth, like they were gnawing on it, but I thought it'd be cooler if she was lifting it up to show her teeth. I did my best, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it and try to make it better as we go on. We'll draw her eyes right here. She's got mostly basic eyes. She's a little goblin. I don't think I mentioned that. She's a goblin. She does have 3 little lashes. Actually, she has 3, but they're not actually little or all little. There's supposed to be one big one on the end, but I always draw it wrong, so I just kind of stopped drawing it. But I've done it right once, and I'm keeping it until eventually I can draw it correctly. Right, it definitely looks a little wonky here, but we will fix the eyes. I just don't want to super detail them just yet. Let's get the head in here. Or, I'm sorry, the hat. Because I want to. Now, her witch hat is massive. Obviously, you can tell that much. But go like that. And there we go. That's also not very good. I don't like that, actually, like, at all. Why is you not good? Why is you no look nice? You don't look good at all, and I'm not 100% sure why. Alright, we've got the little bit, which does still seem kind of big itself. Maybe make it a little more square. Yeah, I don't know. It looks a little better now. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck I did, but maybe I'm just used to it now? I don't know, man. I am not a professional. I've got no idea what I'm doing nor what I do most of the time. Her eyes are not centered on her face. I don't care. Or maybe it's just the line that's not centered? No, it's her eyes. Wait a minute. How the hell did I fuck it up that badly? Because I put them in like the center of that, but not her face? Huh? What did I do there? Wait, so this is like the center line of her face, kind of. Right there. Right there. How did we mess that up that badly? Because there's this amount of space between and just about that much amount of space between again. So the sides of the face are wrong? There's this amount of space on the side, and then... But it's the same. What did I do? I'm just gonna erase it, and we're gonna just do it right the next time. We don't need to figure out how we fucked it up. We just need to figure out how to unfuck it up. Where's my tiny eraser? There it is. I keep losing things in this, like... And then you just like put that there and ooh, it's gone. Oh wait, hold on. Ooh, it's gone. Ooh. Alright, what are we doing? Oh wait, we're not erasing the face. We were doing the eyes, which we need to do that. And here's the face. We'll go like that to get them correct, I don't know. Alright, now they're like centered. And there we go. There's her eyes. Okay, that's definitely better. Yep, okay. I'd like to get her ears in here before I forget, which her ears are at. They're not at the same elevation of her eyes, but I usually I've just been drawing them there, so maybe we'll put them lower this time. I'm not really sure. I also don't like how that's coming out, so I'm actually gonna look at one of my previous drawings of her ears. Did I draw her on this day? Yes, I liked those ears. What about that? That's a hand. Okay. Okay, we're gonna copy that ear a bit. Pointed at the tip and going mostly up. Like that, kind of, I think. I honestly, genuinely forget what it looks like already. Okay, this is incorrect, like not the same as it was, but I don't think it's bad. Hold on, if I go like that, the top of my ear actually goes to my eye. I don't know. I'm not so good with this anatomy stuff. I didn't really pay that much attention when learning it. Like the face structure stuff. Alright, her sides of her, like her chin is completely different on both sides. That is a very bad habit that I have and do like all the time, is draw the two sides of the chin completely differently. That's a little better. We'll keep it. I'd like to put her other ear in. Nope. Yep, sure, right there. Go like that. That ear is better. You see that? That ear is better. I'm not really sure. I can draw ears good sometimes, then other times it's like, that's a no, like every time I try and draw it. Why? I've got no fucking clue. It's because I don't know how to draw them, actually. I do know why. It's because I do not know how to draw them, so I'm just hitting random buttons every time. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's like I'm playing a video game and occasionally I'll just, I did a combo, but I've got no idea how I did that. So if I want to replicate it, I've just got to kind of spam things again and hope it works. Eventually, with enough spamming, I will learn what the hell it was that I pressed and did, but that is the much longer way to do that. I could actually learn, it'd take less time, but I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. And I just don't feel like drawing just specifically ears. I've done that a couple times, and just drawing specifically ears, I don't find that fun, so I didn't want to. Okay, that's her hair. She still has kind of a wide face, which I'm not a huge fan of. But also, a lot of that's going to get erased and covered because of the hair, so it's not like you'll be able to see it. Alright, let me think. How are we gonna do her outfit? I should also be thinking about how the hell I'm gonna do that hand, because I didn't really think that hand through. I just kinda did a shitty little sketch of what was kind of like in the reference. But my reference was an actual people. So she had 3 joints, hence why this finger has 3 joints. But then these fingers only have 2. Because I got lazy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. That's fine. I made her hand like super big. She's got the body, the very limited body that she has right now of a man. Because I messed it up. Which is actually surprising. Usually, no, it's not surprising. I mostly draw men. I was gonna say it's surprising because I mostly draw women, but no, I don't. I mostly draw men. Alright. There we go. Which I think that's kind of funny because for most of the artists that I know, most of them just draw women and don't know how to draw men, or they do, but they just mostly draw women. But I do know some other artists who just don't, just mostly draw men and don't really know how to draw women. Alright. So, fuck it. She's got manly proportions. Whatever. She's allowed to be having manly proportions. How do we... This is kind of annoying me. Like, one of the pages is sticking out down here farther than all the other ones. You can't see it, but I can feel it. And I don't like it. How are we gonna draw her neck thing? She's got a thing around her neck. It comes down like this. I want it up on here, and then I want it coming out here. I'm fine with it being kind of up here, so we'll go ahead and go like that. Go like that. And go like that maybe. Then go there. Now we've got this side to deal with. There. That's good enough, I think. I don't really know. It's not exactly how it should be. I mean, look at the size difference between the two sides, but hey, it is what it is. This is actually supposed to be 2 things, hence why this curve or turn is there. Oh, well, no, it's not meant to be 2 things. How this thing clasps on is actually right here where her hand is, and it unclasps here and has like a triangle that goes down, and then under there you can see the other triangle is connected to this side. So you just kind of put it over like a little jacket, like how this thing's on. You just put it over and it connects right there. There is no button, it connects on the inside. I might add a button, I'm not entirely sure. If I do, it's going to be a pumpkin shape because of a different character, and her being close to that character and him having a pumpkin on his head. But I don't know. I'm still deciding things about her choice, or her clothes and how they work and stuff. But that is also why I am pretty adamant on deciding to keep this, even though I'm in the middle of changing her design a bit. I did want to keep this because I had thought out how it worked, but I do think that I will be getting rid of this neck thing, probably. Because I used it purely as I don't know how to draw necks, and I'm bad at connecting the heads to the bodies. It was fully just for me to get out of having to draw proportions. And I think I just like other things that I could put there better. So I do want to change that aspect of her outfit, but I don't really know if I will change it because I have had it for a long time. It really just depends on what I end up deciding. And who knows? Who knows? I'm sure I'll either keep it, or if I come up with something else, I'll come up with something else on accident, and I'll decide to keep that. Because that's how I come up with most of my characters and characteristics for my characters, is accidents. Like Banana Man, he's my main character that I draw, and semi the main character of my story. He's named after a mistake. I did not mean to name him Banana Man. I accidentally said banana instead of pumpkin. He wears a pumpkin on his head. I said banana on accident and decided, fuck it, that's his name now. So, yeah, that's how most of my characters are named. I've got a character named Tinker Tank. I just couldn't think of a name, so I was just saying Tinker Tanks. And I just decided, fuck it, that's his name now. I was just calling him that in my head, but couldn't think of a name, but so that's his name now. That's a long sleeve. We'll deal with that later. I don't think we're going to put her whole body in here. I was putting her whole body in here just to kind of see what it would look like. But her waist needs to be down here, so nah, we're not going to do that. I also have another character, a girl character, who's completely named after an accident too. Her name was supposed to be the only name that I was actually thinking out. It was meant to mean a shade of pink. That was what it was named after, a shade of pink, because her hair is pink, and it was going to be that shade. But then I accidentally typed her name wrong and said her name wrong when telling a friend what his character was, because all of my these are all, most of my characters are made after my friends, not Banana Man, but most of my other characters are. And his character is her. And I accidentally spelled her name wrong and said her name wrong. But that's her name now. What is it? I think it's Cersei. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's a weird name. But that fits with all the characters. They all have weird names. I mean, we have Banana Man and Tinker Tank and 3 kobolds in a trench coat. No, that dude actually does not have a name yet. I just have to come up with something for him. I just keep calling him 3 kobolds in a trench coat because of a joke that me and my sister made. He's really just 3 kobolds in a trench coat. He is not, but it would be really funny. Alright. I did actually think about making him actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat, but it just would not work story-wise if he was. If I can fit it in there and make him actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat, I will. But it just doesn't make sense to do it, because it takes it. What he is actually quite important to the story. So it doesn't fit. I'll make a side story or something where he is 3 kobolds in a trench coat, because that's funny. Alright. Where's her arm? No arm. Boom, boom. It's a bone. No. We're just not even going to draw her arm here, because I don't want to. I don't know how long this video is. I can actually look very easy now. It's literally right here, 18 minutes. Because this is not zoomed in at all. It's probably much clearer than it used to be, these videos. I don't actually know. But it probably is, because I don't have to zoom in my videos at all anymore. If you want to see the whole setup, boom, a chair. Yeah, that's right. You're propped up against a lawn chair right now. How do you feel? Yep. Alright. There we go. I used to have you set up on that desk. I don't know if there's anything important over there, so I'm not going to point you that way, just in case. But, get off of here. I also don't really have to worry about putting my face in the camera anymore, which is so nice. I can, actually lean in and not have to worry about it. It's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, dokie, we need to, add her little, this thingy back. and little bits of like not indecisiveness, little bits of indents right there. We'll put a little bit of like fabric or something there that it's going over. Like that, and that. Now what do we do? Do we just need to like do the final bits now? Or am I done? Do I need to just do the final time lapse now? I think I am. I need to add her little nose, which actually is straight ahead this time. So her nose is actually not a little. She has a big nose, but all right. Add some. I don't actually know what lines would be on your face. Try to be on my own face right here. I don't know. We're not going to add lines there. But yeah, we're going to erase all this and get her drawn in. Yeah, this isn't bad. I do think I should have I was trying to make this thing sized correctly for her head, but then I didn't with the wings, so I think that's why I don't like that. Before we actually move on to time lapse, let's go ahead and just say fuck it, we ball, and just try and do a new witch hat. Boom. How about that? How do we feel about that? We can also move the line, that line, if we want to, because it's probably lopsided. No, I think we're good. I think that's good. Yeah, we're gonna cut to time lapse now, and yeah, I'll see you, I guess, when I'm done. Yep, see you then. Gotta do that first. Alrighty, it's done. I actually really like how this turned out. It's not like it's not perfect. There's messy parts, but overall, it's pretty good, and I like it, so it's all that matters. Right, yeah, we're gonna end it here. See you next time.